score, and as you can see, look at that. Everybody in the lineup scored in one inning. First time the Dodgers have done that since April 2008. They did in the first inning against the Rockies, and it's the first time the first 9 guys reached in an inning since August 19th, 2006. Nomar was in the lineup the day that happened in San Francisco.
I wasn't keeping score then, though. But
you're too busy getting base hits. Let's head back to Pittsburgh. Freddie Freeman right now with Kirsten and the media.
Freddie, I know you have a goal in mind, and that is 3,000 career hits. But today, something special, 2,500. Just to achieve that, I mean, how special is that for you?
It does mean a lot. And then obviously when your manager and your teammates appreciate what you've done over the course of your career, it does mean a lot. Yeah, there's always another goal to get to, but to step back and realize, you know, how long you have to play, the consistency over the course of that, to play at a high level for many, many years to get there, it does mean a lot. You know, I just try to play this game the right way, the best of my abilities every single day, and you know, to reach some of these cool milestones as you get later in your career, it's definitely means something. Yeah, we did one. We just did one. Yeah, had to give a little speech, and yeah, Doc ended it with, "You better get 500 more." So we'll start. We'll hopefully start that tomorrow.
Did you get the ball from this one?
Yeah, yeah. Alex has the ball. The lineup card. They asked if they want to keep my basket. Take my basket. No, I'll keep using that one. But you know, it's cool. You know, I've never been one to collect memorabilia and things of that nature, but as I've gotten older, they keep telling me to do it. Your kids will love it and stuff like that. So I definitely will keep the ball.
Even when you're in a season, like, how often do you reflect on, like, when you get to career milestones like this? Like, do you look at, like, those big picture numbers often? Like, how do you just kind of, like, process it all when you have nights like this?
Yeah, I mean, I've never thought about it as I was going along, but when I got here over the last few years, we have appreciated the big moments for all the guys that reach these things. And I think when you're going through the course of 162, you're just kind of, every single day is the same. You're grinding, you're doing whatever you can. And so when you have an organization that steps back and takes time to appreciate what you've done over the course of your career, it does help you take a moment for a second. You know, I'm getting the text messages already, Andrew Friedman and all of them. So it makes you take a step back and realize how hard this game is and how long you have to play to reach these things, and it does mean a lot. So you know, if you had asked me 10 years ago, I probably would have brushed it off and kept going. But as you get older, you get a little bit more emotional and sentimental. But it is nice for people to take a moment out of their time and appreciate what you've done in this game. So it is special. I understand 2,500 hits is a lot of hits. So I'm happy to be able to do it. And, you know, hopefully tomorrow we'll start the next 500 journey.
How much of a goal is, like, 3,000 right now? Is this, like, something you, like, really want to get to? Is it kind of like
yeah, I mean, it goes back and forth. I never thought about it ever until the last couple of years when people start bringing up more of the individual stats that I'm coming close to. And, you know, obviously it's kind of, you know, sits on your mind. And when you reach this one, the next one is the big one. And but you got to be healthy and you got to play. I got to play longer. You know, I've already played 17 years. So you got to keep going. And I've always, you know, over the last year or two, it's 3,000 is a number that I would love to get to, but I have 1 year under contract left, so there's still a lot of other factors that go into it. I have 4 kids now. We got to see what's going on with there, but I would love to get to 3,000 hits. I would love to. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but do I know if I'm going to get there? I don't know, but we'll start the trek tomorrow and see how we can if we can get close to numbers, and hopefully people want me to still play after 2027.
There have been 23,670 players in Major League history. Only 102 of those guys have reached 2,500 hits. Nomar, that's how elite this company is that Freddie Freeman is in now.
That number, when you mentioned, like, I think people were like, wait, 23,000, you know, just over that. Put on a big league uniform. Yes. That's a cup of coffee that one day, and it doesn't matter. That's all counts, and how that's just a small number when you think how long baseball has been around. And then you start dissecting it even smaller to reach these goals and to play certain, you know, to play 10 years. That's why it's such a huge achievement, because that goes smaller. But then to be able to get 2,500 hits, that's just a huge milestone in anybody's career. Freddie mentioned, it's a longevity, healthy, playing at a high level, doing all of those things to accomplish that. And so it is a big milestone, and it should be celebrated. And we're lucky enough to watch Freddie Freeman achieve that. And we're still lucky enough to continue to watch him be in that Dodger uniform, continue to perform the way he does. We mentioned in our pregame show, professional hitter, just a type of hitter that's just one of the best in his generation. So congratulations, Freddie, and still truly a joy to watch.
Yeah, I think tonight was actually a perfect way to show, how he kind of got to this number, because he got a hit on 3-0. He was ready to hit. A lot of times guys just take pitches. He's not taking pitches. He's ready to hit every single pitch. That doesn't mean he has to swing every pitch, but he's just ready all the time to pull the trigger. And then he got a 3-2 hit, so he goes deep in the count, still gets a base hit. And then earlier he walks. So he does everything for you. That's really what allows you to become such a good hitter. Great eye, can hit with 2 strikes, can hit, 3-0. And then, like you said, the determination, being healthy. There's a lot of great hitters out there, right? They either got hurt, maybe they ducked a few pitchers. Oh, I don't want to play today or whatever. He's not ducking anyone. He loves being out there, and that's why he is at. That's where he's, why he's at where he's at now.
Yeah, no, he wants to be in that lineup every single day. He doesn't care who's pitching on a day-to-day basis. He wants to be out there. He wants to post every single day. He's been healthy. He's had that longevity, and continuing to do incredible things on a baseball diamond, and we heard him admit once again he would love to get to 3,000. That would mean a lot to him, and 2,500 certainly means a lot. Dodgers get the win 12-3. Eric Lauer did not factor into the decision, but he held his own against the reigning NL Cy Young Award winner, both guys allowing 2 earned runs. Lauer only gave up 3 hits in this game. He didn't walk anybody and had those 5 strikeouts on 89 pitches. Dodgers get the win. Let's head back to PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Mookie Betts with Kirsten and the media.
Mookie, for Freddie Freeman, for him to achieve 2,500 career hits, just witnessing as a teammate, a friend, what is it like seeing a guy do that?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, he's, I think, the first person I've seen accomplish something like that. So he's been around for a while, and he's been really good for a while. So I think these things are coming up because of that. He's so good for so long.
You guys look at that 7th inning. How do you describe just what you guys were able to do, build at bats, pass the baton there?
We were able to take walks, hits. I mean, we kind of did everything that inning. So I think it just shows what we can do. I mean, obviously you would love to do that all the time, but it just shows we're capable of it, and we're just grinding, just grinding as a team.
2,500. How do you put into words why that's so hard to achieve the 2,500 thing?
I don't really know. I mean, especially with the game now, it's so hard to get hits, but he keeps doing it. So, I mean, I don't know if there are really words to say, because there's so few people that are in that category. So it just shows you how elite he is as a player.
For you personally today, just the 2 hits, I know that you've been kind of working through a few mechanical things offensively. You feel like you're kind of getting into more of a consistent feel with the stuff?
I don't know. Every time I say I go 0 for 30. So we'll just enjoy today.
Pittsburgh Pirates 12-3 is the final. Let's hear from Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
First, let's just kind of talk about Eric Lauer. Obviously, coming into this game, there was so much conversation about facing Paul Skeens, but how he and Paul went toe-to-toe. What were you just seeing from Eric today?
He was doing what he does. He gets ahead. He mixes speeds, doesn't walk guys, and I thought he did a great job. He left a couple pitches up early for the homers, but outside of that, unscathed and got into a good rhythm. And, he was, like you said, he was going toe-to-toe with Skeens. And then, once we got both those guys out, we did a great job with the bullpen tonight.
There in that 7th inning, what did you just see from your offense?
I think they were just patient. You can see those guys coming in there and didn't throw strikes, and we were taking what we could get. Some good at bats, just throw some hits out there. Obviously, Andy's homer was a big hit. But I thought we took a lot of good walks and then kept the line moving.
Freddie said as part of the toast, you told him to go out and get 500 more.
I did.
Is that the challenge for him now?
Yeah, that's a challenge, tall order, but, I'm not going to bet against him. And I think for us, we love to, we go through the grind every day, and so you have to celebrate certain moments. And that's a big moment for him, and, just speaks to the longevity of consistency from Freddie, and it deserved a moment for him.
Shohei Ohtani puts his Major League best 0.74 ERA on the line. Middle game of the series with the Pirates. He's allowed a total of 1 run, James, over his last 4 starts. So how can he keep it going against this Pittsburgh offense?
Yeah, I mean, he's just got to stay in attack mode like he has been. But I really just feel like the off-speed has been complementing his fastball a lot this year. Last year, I feel like he threw it maybe too much at times. This year, I feel like he's throwing it just at the right times. That sweeper's been nasty. I mean, last game, he had 1 walk, 6 Ks. Yeah, he's a guy, maybe he's not going to give you, 8 innings or whatever, but you don't need that from him. The power stuff is there. It's hard to control the type of stuff he has. It's kind of like Blake Trinan sometimes. You don't know exactly where it's going, but he can control it when he needs to. And he's a guy that you always want out there ready to dominate.
It's one of those, you don't do anything different. You're just dominating right now. Keep going out there and trusting your stuff. I mean, he was upset with himself when he pitched 6 innings and gave up no hits, and he didn't like the way he pitched because he gave up some walks, didn't have the good feeling. So this is a guy who expects a lot of himself, and look forward to seeing him out there. Just keep attacking him.
Weather permitting, we will see Shohei against Jared Jones, the pride of Whittier, a la Nomar Garcia Parr. For Nomar, James, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Pregame, 2:30.